Do you ever feel overwhelmed by the relentless challenges of life, wondering how to keep your heart safe while staying true to your faith? If so, you're not alone, and there's a simple yet profound shift that can transform your perspective and bring lasting peace. Protecting your heart isn't just about building walls to shield it from pain, it's about actively nurturing it with love, care, and spiritual growth to create a foundation of strength and resilience. In a world that often feels chaotic and demanding, this approach can help you stay grounded, hopeful, and aligned with your deepest beliefs. When we talk about the heart, we're referring to that sacred, inner part of ourselves where our emotions, values, and beliefs reside. It's the core of who we are, the place where joy, pain, hope, and fear intertwine. Safeguarding this space is essential because it influences how we think, feel, and act in every aspect of life. Without protection, our hearts can become weighed down by negativity, doubt, or the pressures of the world. But with faith and wisdom as our guides, we can navigate life's ups and downs with grace, confidence, and a sense of purpose. Faith and wisdom are not just lofty, abstract ideas, they're practical, everyday tools that empower us to live intentionally. Faith is the anchor that gives us the strength to trust in a higher power, to believe that there's a greater plan at work, even when life feels uncertain or overwhelming. It's the quiet assurance that we're not alone, that every challenge has a purpose, and that we're being guided towards something meaningful. Wisdom, on the other hand, is the ability to discern right from wrong, to make choices that reflect our values, and to approach life with clarity and understanding. It's the voice of reason that helps us pause, reflect, and act in ways that honor our beliefs and protect our well-being. Together, faith and wisdom form a powerful duo, equipping us to face difficulties with courage and to nurture our hearts through every season of life. In today's fast-paced, often chaotic world, it's easy to get swept away by negativity, stress, and distractions. Social media, news cycles, and the demands of work and relationships can pull us away from our center, leaving us feeling drained, anxious, or disconnected. We might find ourselves reacting impulsively, losing sight of our values, or neglecting the inner peace that sustains us. But by making a conscious, daily effort to protect our hearts, we can reclaim our focus and stay grounded in what truly matters. This journey isn't about avoiding challenges, because they're inevitable, but about facing them with a sense of purpose, resilience, and trust in a higher power. It's about choosing to cultivate a heart that's strong, hopeful, and aligned with faith. To embark on this journey, you'll need a few essential tools to support your growth. A journal is a wonderful companion, offering a safe space to reflect on your thoughts, emotions, and experiences. Writing can help you process your feelings, track your progress, and gain clarity about your path. A dedicated meditation space is another valuable asset, providing a quiet, peaceful spot where you can retreat, breathe, and reconnect with yourself. And a basic understanding of faith principles is crucial, as it serves as the foundation for your decisions and actions, guiding you through life's complexities with a sense of direction and purpose. Let's explore these tools in more detail. A journal is more than just a notebook, it's a window into your soul. By writing down your thoughts, prayers, and reflections, you can untangle the knots in your mind and heart. You might jot down what you're grateful for, record a challenge you're facing, or note a moment of insight that brought you closer to your faith. Over time, your journal becomes a record of your growth, a place to celebrate victories, and a tool to release burdens. It's a simple yet powerful way to stay connected to your inner self and track the ways your faith is shaping your life. A meditation space doesn't need to be elaborate. It can be as simple as a corner of your room, a spot in your garden, or a cozy chair by a window. The key is to make it a sanctuary, a place where you feel safe and free from distractions. You might add a candle, a meaningful photo, or a small symbol of your faith to make the space feel personal and sacred. This is where you can pause, breathe deeply, and let go of the noise of the world. It's a space to pray, meditate, or simply sit in stillness, allowing your heart and mind to realign with your values and beliefs. Even a few minutes in this space each day can recharge your spirit and bring a sense of calm and clarity. Understanding the basic principles of your faith is like having a roadmap for life. It's about knowing what you believe and why, whether that's rooted in religious teachings, spiritual values, or a personal connection to a higher power. Take time to explore these principles, read sacred texts, listen to teachings, or talk with a trusted mentor or community. This knowledge gives you a framework for making decisions, especially when life feels confusing or overwhelming. When you're clear on your beliefs, you can act with confidence, knowing your choices reflect your values and honor your faith. Now, let's talk about the practices that bring faith and wisdom to life. Prayer and meditation are cornerstones of this journey. Prayer is a direct line to a higher power, a way to express gratitude, seek guidance, and find comfort in times of need. It's a conversation that strengthens your connection to something greater than yourself, reminding you that you're supported and loved. Meditation, meanwhile, quiets the mind and opens the heart, helping you listen to your inner voice and tap into your intuition. It's a practice of stillness that allows you to hear the whispers of wisdom that often get drowned out by the busyness of life. Together, these practices create a rhythm of connection and reflection that nurtures your heart and soul. Self-reflection is equally important. It's the act of looking within to understand your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Set aside time each week to ask yourself questions like, how did I live out my values today? What challenges did I face, and how did I respond? Where can I grow? This practice helps you identify patterns, celebrate progress, and address areas where you'd like to improve. It's not about judging yourself but about growing in self-awareness and aligning your life with your faith and values. Over time, self-reflection becomes a habit that deepens your understanding of yourself and your journey. Incorporating these practices into your daily routine doesn't have to be complicated. Start small, try a 5-minute prayer in the morning to set your intentions, or a brief meditation in the evening to unwind. If you're new to these practices, don't worry about getting it perfect. The goal is consistency, not duration. As you grow more comfortable, you can extend the time, perhaps praying for 10 minutes or meditating for 15. You might also experiment with different approaches, silent prayer, guided meditation, or even a walking meditation in nature. The key is to find what resonates with you and make it a regular part of your life. Over time, these habits will become second nature, anchoring you in faith and wisdom. Visualizing your day and setting intentions can also be a game changer. Before you start your morning, take a moment to picture how you want the day to unfold. What kind of person do you want to be? Do you want to show kindness, patience, or courage? How will you handle challenges with faith and wisdom? Setting these intentions helps you approach the day with purpose and focus. As you move through your hours, stay present, breathe deeply, notice your surroundings, and pause before reacting to difficulties. When a challenge arises, remind yourself of your values and faith. This mindfulness helps you respond thoughtfully, aligning your actions with your beliefs. Gratitude is another transformative practice. Each day, take a moment to reflect on the blessings in your life, big or small. Maybe it's a kind word from a friend, a beautiful sunset, or the strength to get through a tough moment. You can write these in your journal or simply say them in your heart. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's present, filling your heart with hope and contentment. It's a simple habit that can rewire your perspective, helping you see the good even in difficult times. In the evening, carve out time to reflect on your day. Celebrate the moments when you lived out your values. Perhaps you showed compassion to a coworker or trusted your faith during a stressful situation. Acknowledge your setbacks, too, and consider what you can learn from them. Maybe you reacted impatiently or let fear guide your choices. Use these insights to grow. Then, plan for tomorrow. What will you do differently? How will you stay true to your faith and wisdom? This nightly ritual keeps you connected to your journey and helps you approach each day with intention. Of course, this path comes with challenges. Finding time can be tough in a busy schedule, but even a minute of prayer or meditation can make a difference. Distractions, whether from your phone, family, or racing thoughts, are common, but don't let them discourage you. When your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your practice. And if you feel like you're not doing it right, let go of that worry. There's no perfect way to grow in faith and wisdom. It's a personal journey, unique to you. Embrace the stumbles as part of the process, and focus on progress, not perfection. Let's recap the key steps to protecting your heart with faith and wisdom. First, establish a daily practice of prayer, meditation, and self-reflection. These habits keep you connected to your inner self and a higher power, building resilience and clarity. Use tools like a journal to process your thoughts, a meditation space for quiet reflection, and faith principles to guide your decisions. Set intentions each morning, practice gratitude throughout the day, and reflect each evening. Stay consistent, even when it's hard, and be gentle with yourself as you grow. The rewards of this journey are profound. Over time, you may notice you're more patient with others, more compassionate toward yourself, and more resilient in the face of trials. Your sense of purpose may deepen, and you might feel a stronger connection to the world around you, friends, family, nature, and your faith. Challenges won't disappear, but you'll face them with a heart that's protected, a mind that's clear, and a spirit that's grounded in love and wisdom. As you begin this journey, I'd love to hear from you. Try these practices, start with a short prayer, a moment of gratitude, or a journal entry, and share your experiences in the comments below. What worked for you? What felt challenging? Your stories can inspire and uplift others, creating a ripple effect of hope and growth. We're all in this together, learning and supporting one another. If you're eager to dive deeper into faith and personal growth, I encourage you to explore more resources. Consider watching another video on our channel, reading a book on spiritual practices, or connecting with a community that shares your values. There's always more to learn, discover, and embrace on this beautiful journey of protecting your heart with faith and wisdom.